Hey JJ, how you doing today?
There's just like so much happening right now.
Hi Phoebes.
Uh,
Yeah, I was wondering if we could go over the sales report. Like, I just
yeah,
want to get that done because it's almost
yeah,
the end of the
Abby,
month.
hold on. Yeah, Abby's got to help with her homework, and like the dog is just everywhere.
Okay. Oh,
No,
maybe
Lucy,
there's a. Oh,
I'll help you in just a second. Dog, get out of here.
maybe we should do this another time.
So, Melissa, I've got 3 kids at home, and it is really hard to balance work and kids.
Yeah.
You know, half the time I feel like I'm neglecting the kids, and the other half of the time I feel like I'm neglecting work.
Right.
It's like I can't really be doing one or the other, feeling good about anything. It's really tough.
Yeah, a couple of days ago I was coaching a gal and her son was sick and he's a little over a year old. And she's like, I didn't want to miss this conversation with you, but I couldn't leave him anywhere. So he was on her lap and she just kept saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And she just felt terrible. And I felt so bad for her. Like it didn't bother me at all, but it was really bothering her.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot of people that are really struggling as a parent right now having this remote work lifestyle.
Yeah, and for me, it's like, in order to get work done, like my kid is just basically on her iPad watching Netflix like half the day.
Right.
Normally we would never allowed that,
Yeah.
or we would have been much more engaged with her. But you know, we're doing school remotely, us working remotely, it's just really tough.
Right.
I think what I'll just have to remember, you know, it's a really unique time.
Yep.
We're doing the best we can. You're doing the best you can.
Yeah.
Things aren't going to have the same balance as they did before.
Right. And
That's going to be okay.
I feel like too right now, well, we've been talking about that and you know, you hear about it on the news and you see it on LinkedIn and Facebook, people are struggling with this. I also think that there's another feeling of sort of hopelessness. Like I feel as time has gone on, you can really sense that people are starting to feel a bit hopeless about the whole situation.
Yeah.
Kids just went back to school. Some of them are remote. Most of them are now remote again.
Yep.
And just this hopeless feeling like I thought I was going to be able to make it. It was only going to take this amount of time. Now how much longer is it? And I just feel worn out.
Yep. Yeah, the initial onset of the pandemic, everyone kind of like jumped in. It's like, okay, no, we can do it. We're all going to do this thing.
Yeah.
It'll be different for a while.
Yeah.
Then we're going to go back. Now we're at a point where like, oh, we're maybe not going back, or we don't know when. And it gets, some of those days get really long and it's really hard.
Do you get mad? Have you gotten mad? Like, I know you don't really show mad, but like, do you feel that you get kind of angry at times? Like it just gets to be too much and it just...
Well, yeah, sometimes, you know, sometimes for me when I have to sit down and do like a really detailed project, or I just like really need like 4 hours to crank something out.
Thinking time, yeah.
And I'm constantly getting interrupted. And not even by other people. I'm constantly even getting interrupted by my own thoughts of
or guilt,
right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, gosh, I wish I could just like go to the office and not be distracted and get this done,
Right.
and do this work, but I can't.
Right.
So it does make me angry, a little peeved.
Yeah, I think that's just being honest. I think people do get angry. They get like more short with their kids. I've heard a lot of my clients talking about that. My kids are now out of college, so I don't have them at home. But I really am experiencing the same emotions through people in just their conversations. So I think just, you know, as a wrap up, I think it really is important for you to just acknowledge what your true feelings are and let that be okay. Like this is really hard and we're doing our best. We're all actually doing our best and getting through it.
And everyone's in the same boat, right?
Yes.
So the story of like, hey, there's a kid crawling around during a call, you know what, that just happens, and we're all gonna be a little bit more gracious with each other and say, hey, you know what, everything's a little mixed up and it's okay.
And it is okay.
Yep.